Hello everybody, it is me, your good friend Tagion. I am back playing some Ark Survival Evolved, of course. But in truth, this episode is very simple. I just wanted to show off what I've built so far. Maybe, get some feedback from some people about how good my place is looking or what needs improvement. Mostly what needs improvement. Because, there's a lot of stuff. I don't know if you can see. Okay, you can't see my hands. But this map reset itself. I have to discover everything again. But we're sort of here. If you are new to the Ragnarok server, I'll have to fly up and show you guys. But it's that spiral place with like the flat top at the very beginning up there. I decided, first when Ragnarok came out and I looked all over the place, I was like, this is the best place to build. And so that's what I did. Came here, built here, looks great. Just in case you didn't know, I assume probably some of you who will watch this video have not seen my other videos about me explaining my servers and stuff. But I do have a few mods. Technically the only building mods I have are S+ and S+ platforms, just because I wanted, the S+ stuff. I like it a lot. But yeah, so the first thing I actually built was this gate, because there's a lot of stuff that likes to wander up here, and I tried to do it sort of castle-like. Big gate, couple little doors. This, I don't know, every time I look at this I just really hate how long this is. I could move it to like right here, so it would be better. But the issue is, my big issue with all this is the coloring, because there's a lot of gray because of all the stone I used. A lot of gray. I tried to fill out with like making the doors my signature colors of orange and black, and I have some lights like torches. Oh, the torch broke right there. But torches that'll light up in certain areas, which takes away, like at night, it takes away the grayness. As you can see, I've used some flags and all this other stuff just to take away the grayness, because I like the gray walls and I don't want to paint them, because I just think it'll look cheesy if I paint them. But everything is doubled because I doubled walled this place, so like all the doors are just doubled. But you I guess if you want to, you can spend some time right here. Same for this, is double. But that's just to let medium dinosaurs out. I have S+ opening doors. This though is not double. This is just one big door. So this is the back side, as you can see. They have a guard tower right there. I think the guard tower's on. But I have the main guard tower right there, and a few other things. Again, flags up top, and little like decorations here and there, just to take the gray out of a little bit, because there's a lot of gray. There's a lot of gray, and like I said, I don't want to color the walls. I got to find the orange or black. Like I think there's just an orange one of these, but this is the only, I haven't looked really hard for artifacts, but those are the only artifacts I found, and so I wanted to do something with them, and so until I can find something else, yeah. Each wall is, the walls of themselves are a lot like this, just, a little section with a lantern that at night it goes up, because S+ is amazing. I hated torches before, like I would never use torches, standing torches before S+. There was no reason to. That's off. That's, oh, right, I forgot. There's some, I haven't come back up here and worked on this. There's some stuff there's the front part that's off. I think the back part is perfectly fine. It's just the front part. And you couldn't tell really that well unless you looked hard, and I'm going to have to come back and do all that. But as you can see, it's just a little place like you can look down and shoot arrows, I guess, if you really wanted to. One day I'm going to have to come back down. I didn't put this because it seems I could not. Oh, I might be able to do that. I'll have to check. But before I couldn't put like a fence post right here, literally just right here. I might have to come back, so I'll put a smiley face. I was just like, just do it. Just do it. But yeah, that's that part. I think it turned out well. I might add some stuff here and there, just to pretty it up, you know, make it look good. But here's the tower. This is a guard tower. My spelling is horrible. As you can see, the first part is just sort of like the guard station area. Guards can come here, look at a map. You can sit down, they have their storage cases and everything. But then, you have the staircase going up and up to the main guardhouse. This is where they stand guard and look like, it's like, who goes there? Who goes there? And so they have all that cool stuff. Inside is just a little guard area. They have, you know, beds and stuff. That's where they sleep. A friend did mention to this who watched the video of me making this stuff. They said that instead of having the door down there, to have the guard station door like right there and going up into the building. Now that might be an idea, and I might do that, because if we go back down, don't go back down. This wall will extend. It's going to come up and around. Oh, do not do that. Do not fall off. And around and go all the way, sort of like spiraling up as well. So eventually, this wall, just like this, the double-sided wall, is just going to go up there. And every once in a while, I'll slap a tower down somewhere. Probably smaller than this, not as elaborate, but just a tower. And so what I may do is get rid of that door, put it up there. We'll see. I like the door sort of down here, and it may actually look better when we actually have the wall extending. We're gonna have to see. I'm gonna be doing a lot of work. It's gonna be a lot of work to go over there, but I think it'll look cool when it's done. This section right here, this is my workshop. I tried to go with like stone, metal, glass metal up there, because I think that looks cool. I still need to change the tints of those to make it look like it's just nothing's there. I would rather not. I'd rather it look tinted. I need to do that. I gotta do a lot of small menial things that I have not done, that I just was like, I don't really want to take 20-30 minutes to do it. I should though. But yeah, I put this as sort of like a decoration. It's like, this is the workshop, this is the forge, now you know. Like with that right there. Put 2 fires, put some torches. It looks really cool when it's all lit up. Now this is the workshop. As you can see it set up. This is my favorite part of the workshop though. Just the way I put all these forges up here. It looks really, really cool to me. Maybe to you, maybe it doesn't look cool. Maybe, it's not great. But I like it. Now, the issue I have, as with all, I can make an industrial forge now. And if I did the industrial forge, it'd be right here. The issue is I'd have to get rid of all of these, which make this room look a lot cooler. Now, my question is, do you think I should put an industrial forge here, get rid of these, put an industrial forge, just to do it? Because industrial forge is it is what I need. Because like I could increase the size and put it somewhere, but once I get the industrial forge, these become pretty much useless. Waste of time to have all these. I don't know. Do I go to efficiency or design? That's my question, is efficiency or design? Because I really like this design. I really liked it. Everything's very compact. It's very good. I think I have to put some signs to put like what everything will be made with these, so I'll know. Like I know now, but just to make it look good. Maybe these as well. Put a sign over them. Maybe move them over. Maybe I need to move them over one as well, so I can keep my fabricator there. Because technically, I am going to have to make this place bigger, because we're gonna have to get like an industrial grinder, or you have to get a few other things. But I like the design. It feels compact. It feels big, but it also feels compact. Everything's in its place here, 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 and here. So we'll see as the building goes on. But my question is, I can technically build an industrial forge now. Should I, or should I keep these where they are? I don't know. I'll offer that to somebody who likes sort of, you know, going through theirs. This is my water supply for like down here. I'll show you my other water supply later. Which soon, if that wall starts coming up here, this is gonna have to go. So I'll make probably mini versions of these all around the place. Sheep pen to keep my sheep safe. Beehive pen to put beehives. I need to do something else with that. This is just, don't go in there. Don't go in there. You don't want to go in there. This right here, okay, so I built this because, let me get up to the top. Ignore the thatch right now. I'll explain the thatch in a second. This right here is where I'm going to put all my flyers. And it's a really cool little area, really neat. What I'm going to do is I want to make it into a giant bird nest. So I want to put thatch all around here. This entire thing just covered in thatch, and just shape it to be like a bird's nest with thatch. Now, I like the thatch coloring because, as you can see here, that looks like nest colors, like the white and brown. It just looks like, you know, a nest in real life. Well, I don't technically nest in real life are more brown, but still, in fictional real life, it looks really good. And that's pretty much what I'm trying to do right here, which I'm still working on it. Technically, I need to get this finished before I even consider this. But I'm doing the thatch highlights to make it mold when that's entirely thatch, you know, to make it come off of the bird nest. To be like, you know, this is part of the nest. It may just be the ramp leading up to it, but this is also part of it, kind of thing. Just to incorporate the, like, none of these things, like the forge itself is made to look like, you know, stone, metal, all of that. It looks like a maybe not a forge, but a workshop. Like it's not no thatch. The wood looks like it's enforced. Even with these wood railings, they look very uniform and enforced. While this is like a little more free flowing with the thatch and the wooden parts just molding in between each other. I have to do something because I don't really like that. I was thinking that these looked cool going down like that, but I am having second thoughts. I am having a lot of second thoughts. But that's what that's going to be. And finally, the last big thing that I actually have is I needed a greenhouse. And that's what this is, a greenhouse. I covered, let's go around here. I covered, well, let's first go in here. So, first off, whoa, dude, don't take off, okay. This is Steve the farmer. So S Plus has a farmer who technically if you put ice cold water in him, he collects crops and seems to strip as well. But I just thought he was a cool little addition to just to have him, not actually use him. He literally has nothing in him, and I will not put anything in him. I just wanted somebody to be like, it's Farmer Steve. Do you just... S Plus has some interesting stuff. So technically, I'm nowhere close to water, so what I'm using is a well, which if I don't jump on the well, it has that cool watery effect when you first come in. So it looks like the bottom part of here is flooded with water, which is really cool to me. I need to do that again. Which is really, really cool to me. I like the idea of just that bottom part is flooded. And as you can see, like, I have all of my plants up here. I have this sort of like, I used the S Plus railings to make them half walls, which I think looks really cool, like a lot better than S Plus railings. Though then again, maybe you disagree, maybe you like the S Plus railings. But I sort of did a zigzag by adding these as well with campfires, which I'm gonna have to figure out how to get an industrial forge to look, not industrial forge, an industrial cooker to look good. But I'm still, they moved it up really high in the chain. It's like 89, and I'm almost 89, but not yet. I think, right? Am I 89? 87. But the cooking pot, cooking stuff, fine. It looks okay. I like the design. Now, here's the thing that you guys. So I actually made all the bottom S plus class foundations, but as you can see, the S plus regular. Oh wait, how did? Oh, maybe there's a way to make it so you can sort of see the glass. Maybe I'll have to test it out. But I made all the glass foundations without thinking about crop plots, and so. Yeah, pretty much you can't see any of the glass because all the big S plus crop plots are on the glass. So it took away the effect I was going with. So now it just looks like they're on a bunch of metal slabs, which is okay, but you know, I spent a crystal on something that is no longer visible and appealing to people. But I like the little design of it. It has everything I need. And if one day I no longer need narcos, and one day I don't need so much, because no offense, like I probably just need 2 of these crop plots filled. I don't really need that many vegetables. I just went a little overboard with the vegetables. A little. Steve, I swear, man, there's something wrong with you. But I like the little design. This thing, oh Lord, it's funny because at the very beginning, it took like a day, an entire day for all of these to be completely filled with water, and now it's completely fine. So as long as I don't add anything that takes up water, all of these things will be fine. It's really cool. I like the water well. I like it a lot, and just the fact that I was able to get this almost perfectly in line with the water well being in the middle. Like it's off to the left a little bit, but I did what I could, and it looks awesome. I think it looks awesome. Maybe that's just me. But yeah, I like this part of it. Now the outside, I added a couple of double doors. I just really like the double doors, and I added the wood outline because I just thought the wood outline was a lot nicer. Now, as you can see, I have my dung beetle out here. He's making fertilizer for me, and then I have my Phiomia who started making all the fertilizer for me, but now pretty much the Phiomia just makes poop for the dung beetle. But I have this in case I need to store poop, or if I for some reason just need fertilizer, like a lot more fertilizer, I can do that. Got some storage bin with, I believe, fertilizer in it, because I was getting access, because these things make a lot. I was like, maybe I need 2 dung beetles, but I have literally within like 2-3 days, maybe more than that, maybe like an entire week, but an entire week of just filling this guy up with poop. He filled that entire place up with ease. So really all I need to do is just, if I wanted it, just have one long work day of Ark, and this guy will just fill up anything I need. It's just, he's so good. But as you can see, if I needed any more, I could just grab them and pop them in here. Now, I'm trying to do more with this plate, which, let's go up here. Technically, I just did this for design sake because I wanted like the little barn, and we'll go out like over there to take a look, but I just wanted a little railing around here just to make it look good. Whoa! Just to make it look good. I haven't been up here since those. I hate that. But no one can see it, so it doesn't matter. So unless I do something up here, it won't matter. But I might do something up here, because there might be something cool to do. We'll have to check. I want to do more with this spot. Like I think I'll like move this area to like right here with a ladder, and I'll just have like a few blocks right here, like I did right here, or maybe I'll just do it back here too. Snails. I'm gonna get snails eventually. It's gonna happen, and I'll just need a spot for them, and this might be the perfect spot. You know, because I can make sweet veggie cakes from right there, and all I would need to do is just put the snails there and give them their veggie cakes whenever they need them, and just come back up here. I want to fill a lot of this stuff out with other stuff. Like I don't want this entire thing to be blank. I want it to be used for stuff. I'm not sure what yet. Maybe something new in Ark comes and I'll just use it, or maybe I'll move some dinosaurs over here just to, you know, do some stuff with it. I just want to fill it out. I want to fill it out. Now, all of this stuff, I cleared everything out, but all of this stuff has been refertilized back in. I was trying to refertilize, because the big thing is this thing had like 4 trees around it, which I assume most of the trees were like on the parts I built so they can no longer come back. But this tree wasn't, and it really annoys me because this tree is literally I hate that. I hate that it's hanging off right there. Like I might, if I can, I've been refertilizing the entire area to see what I can get. And this is pretty much what I've gotten so far. I'll have to make some more, which, you know, let's go make some more and see what we can do. Pretty much, I just want, let's grab this and stick it on the dung beetle some more fertilizer. Come here, you. Oops it. No, do not put fertilizer on that. No, what are you doing? Keep that on there. Be great. It'll be great. But I just want to, since it's the greenhouse, I wanted to bring more of the green out. I just wanted to look just great in like bringing the greenhouse stuff out, leaving some of the texture around. I don't know. I thought it would look good. Wait, what do I need? Rare mushrooms. Mostly rare mushrooms. Maybe some more. Yes, I run around a lot. I really like running. Oh, you guys are finally laying eggs. That's another thing. I think there's an egg collector that's out there that I need so that, you know, we'll collect all of the eggs, because these guys lay an intense amount of eggs. Maybe I just need to get rid of these. Alright, I can do this later, guys. I'm sorry. Sorry. I can do all of this later. I need to get the refertilizer out there good. I think too much. Oil. Rare flowers. That's what I need. But for everything that I've done so far, I have liked it a lot. Oh, I'm not. Oh gosh. Guys, I'm wearing my gloves. Oh, I'm almost dead. I just put my gloves back on. Bees were not happy with it. And I almost died to the bees. Holy crap. I have all this stuff on. I wonder how many people have just died to the bees not thinking that they were doing. They just opened up the pot and it just started killing them and stinging them. I have yet to do that. Though I was about to, and I got lucky. I was hungry enough to eat something to heal myself, but holy crap. Okay, let's do a couple right here. No. Right here. No. No. Doesn't look like anything. Yeah, I guess there's not. I guess this is it. I guess this tree is all that is left. I really hate this tree. And it may annoy me enough one day that I will cut it down and just ignore it. I guess we'll see. But at the very least, I might get a mod that adds trees. You can just put trees down to make it look better. I don't know. We'll see. I don't want to add too many mods because I always worry that one of them is going to mess up and just screw everything over. We'll have to see. But guys, that's sort of my, showing off what I have made, what everything looks like, and a couple of, at least one thing that I'm going to work on. Oh, let me show you the top. Just so you know where it is. So right here, there is the blue obelisk and the green's over there. As you can see, you can sort of see the light, but it's hidden in the clouds. Those are the obelisks. This is the flat area up here that I will be building something. I thought about a castle, but that sounds way too generic. So I was thinking more of either a mansion, an estate of some kind, or an arena. Just a big fighting arena. We'll see. If I don't put the arena here, I'll put it maybe there. We'll see. I'm going to put an arena somewhere. There will be an arena. But that's going to be later. Right now, I just want to work on the task of building stuff that goes around this spiral and then eventually goes up. So I'll be working down here, and then I'll slowly be working up, building stuff as I need it. But then again, I might also make a stable up there. I'm going to need to make a dino stable sooner or later because these guys are starting to crowd. But that's pretty much the end of this episode. I wanted to show you all the stuff I've done so far. See what you like, see what you don't like. Any suggestions? Really, it's more any suggestions. Because I would love for stuff to look just a lot better, a lot different. Just, maybe add some tweaks here and there. Maybe there's anything I could use that I missed with S+. There are some things I'm not really going to use with S+, because I don't like them. But, yeah, I think so far I've built a bunch of cool stuff, and I'm hoping to continue on. Thank you guys for at least watching the episode and checking out my stuff. Hope you have a good one.